Is this one where we finally get our gun back, do you think? Could it really be? Okay. We have about 4.5 in-game hours to kill.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street, before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow.
I don't trust that elm tree.
The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Where the people live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware.
And what bus stop?
Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
Oh? And what about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
Oh, that makes me sad. A dead dog, you say?
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant.
Only me that killed him, wasn't it? That is enough.
The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
It was nice enough, I suppose.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He nods solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Who do you think killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Shakes his head solemnly. Everett says Titus Hardy and his boys killed him.
That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. But if that's true, well, he was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Were you involved in his death?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Ah.
He believes the Hardy Boys could have done it.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Takes a sip from his flask.
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
Oh, Harrison.
You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Investigation. Try calling them. Anything that gives me volition. I can't remember. Volition seems a hard stat to come by. Next is... Well then.
An old called East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the
Oh,
name
Leroy
of the
Jenkins.
commercial area. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and... Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker.
Baby, it's cold outside.
There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hi, it's me again. I'll talk to you.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
What?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Are you repeating your words? Didn't you already say that last time we talked?
Michelle, just please.
Even her breathing, the way her voice drops when she finishes the sentence sounds exactly the same.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
Like a robot or something. Doesn't matter what I say, just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box.
Hey, now tell me who's responsible for this joke.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Say nothing?
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder.
Just recording, and here I thought...
Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time, but the recording is still going.
I'll keep listening.
A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime. and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So,
Strange alien thought pattern ends. The lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom.
it was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Wait, recording trapped in the circuitry?
Mm-hmm. I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Dude, we have like 4 hours. Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
Kim, I could slap you.
That is true.
Doesn't mean he has to say it. Well, I city, grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
I'm here.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try to ring it.
That's for the dice lady, isn't it?
This button looks new. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't been connected yet. Is it the dice makers?
Whirling rags, whirling rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you.
Well, nuts to them. Oh, building.
You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up the receiver anymore.
Don't spibble.
Silence. No one answers your call.
I see this one burned off.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
No.
What do you see?
Nothing new here, is there?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
But we know the victim had a bullet in his head. A more precise way to put it is, it was made to look like a lynching.
Like the coalition official said, it's real, like a play.
Exactly. They had to perform it to whoever was looking, the whole neighborhood, I suppose. And us, too.
Everyone 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Yes.
Probably yes. This would also fit with the victim being dead from a previous gunshot wound. They had to carry him, because he could no longer walk.
We're liking this. The pieces fit.
Is there anything else that's noteworthy here?
What's up?
I'm guessing that's the skinny hardy boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
The rat face one.
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat, you're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Sure.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
Aberration?
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardy boy. Wonder who he is.
You can almost feel the association taking form in your frontal lobe.
A driver way down the right tube before the left, the accelerator's on the right.
So maybe one of them wasn't a dock worker, but a driver. That traffic jam in front of the harbor gates. I wonder if it's lasted as long as the strike.
Blew this shit right open.
Wide open. The expression is blew the shit wide open. We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no? Mm-hmm.
Did we just make progress? Anything else to say?
Yes?
So, I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
Kim, what is it you can tell me, Kim?
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
The crumbs, the scars.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
No.
Behind the dock workers, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period of circa 50 years. It takes time for a hedge like that to form. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. One can't see into the Union box from the yard outside. That hawthorn is too thick.
It's not time yet. Is that where I get into the secret passage? Could it be?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
What the hang?
Again.
Good one, Titus.
Why don't I just trust you, Titus?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not in the arresting mood?
He's small fry, that's why. His mean little eyes come alive with hatred.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer, while the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts. Their eyes are light.
Mr. Murder, I'm taking you in.
Look, coppers, I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us, and 2 of you.
That's an Easter 50. As the Emsk-made monstrosity, it'll blow your head clean off. Almighty God, even Dick Mullen only has a 45.
Hey, you could blow Dick Mullen away with that.
Am I gonna have to?
Tilts his head like a Hawkeye's, narrowing a mere shadow in his baseball cap.
That won't be necessary. Let's just all cool off.
Long steps over the boots. Did that give me any more authority points?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Not even trivial into this. Oh, what the hell?
Establish authority. Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
That's it? That's all I get?
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
Yeah, this town going to hell, you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong. All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, Fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
Any kids? Yeah. Not asking kids.
So you keep saying, and I do want to believe you, but it's getting harder and harder. E, didn't Carly say something?
Yeah. Callie said you've been hanging around the daycare center. In the bushes, man. By the jungle gym. Trying to set up some weird field trip. To your station. That's in your home.
I can believe that. That rings true to me. Carly works in the kindergarten, right?
There is no Carly, and there is no kindergarten. It's a joke, and we are getting derailed.
Please stop hanging around the jungle gym. Whatever you're doing there is making you look awful, and it's not helping you with these guys at all.
I like the jungle gym.
Starting from the right. Boot size wants the world to know. Sitting on his right across. He spent his, and then the emblem in the far corner. Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size on his neck. Forget. Let's call this one the size 41.
Shaky.
With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Awful smell. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything.
The fuck is with you, fella?
Hello, mister.
Besides brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
I didn't know the karate said the same thing.
They look identical. Bye!
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
Really?
Wait, what if this is the fishing rod situation all over again?
They have points in reaction speed, don't they? Phasmid and the clasp in your hands.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing.
Oh, really? Or is that the phasmid? What is it?
Don't be too hard on yourself. You couldn't have known that for sure. And besides, finding this phasmid is your special destiny. You can feel it.
Dream of discovering the installation found in rest for now. Oh, exciting, wasn't it? For small kids. That was right up my alley.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Really? Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
I'm not.
The alphabet.
Oh, really? I shall flip the pages.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamut.
Run the gamut here.
H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
Yeah.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Sweet. Cam, I know the alphabet now. Yes. The international language developed by scientists from in the 20s. Sinus means sign, for example.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
Sweet. What's that?
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels featuring the supposedly stalwart crime fiction. These books greatly overstate. What's more, not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officers. Fam, you see, a killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the...
Dick Mullen dies?
Turns out he faked to solve a case.
Okay.
Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell tragedy calls. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Oh, crime! You're a police officer.
Note, reading about Dick Mullen would not actually make you a better detective.
That remains to be seen.
Of course. Such violence.
Dick Mullen both at Wolf Lieber sends nature police work. In one, our detective returns from a trip having successfully solved one case, only to embark on another. Only faced a taxing nature of his occupation? No. Doesn't even look like a normal officer of the law.
In your hand, you hold Dick Mullen and the mistaken identity. The brittle paperback feels fragile to the touch. The cover features a pastiche of different scenes. In the foreground, a man in a dark overcoat clutches a pistol to his chest. Rising up behind him, are two silhouettes wrapped in a passionate embrace. The tagline reads, Detective Dick Mullen must prove his innocence after an old friend is murdered by someone who looks just like Dick Mullen. That seems to sum up the premise nicely.
Foreshadows what I'm going to do to Kim.
Are you really reading that, detective?
Oh yes. He heard me. I need to know who this Dick Mullen guy is.
Good luck finding it. He's not much of a character, I think you'll find. Just a stand-in for the reader.
The point is for the reader to feel like they're solving the crime, along with Dick Mullen. A crude narrative convention, but no less effective for it.
Very.
The story opens with a knock at the door. Detective Dick Mullen is greeted by an old friend, Charlie Spillane, who's come to Mullen to ask a favor on this dark and cold night. Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a small town along the Elysium coast. Despite his friend's apparent agitation, Mullen does as he's asked, then returns home where he passes out drunk, as he does most nights.
Look, I can't judge.
2 days later, Mullen is arrested by the Vespa police and charged with the murder of Charlie Spillane. At his interrogation, Mullen learns that Charlie Spillane was shot in a bar in the very town Mullen dropped him off in by a man matching Mullen's description. Desperate to clear his name, Mullen manages to convince the Vespa police to release him for 3 days so that Mullen may solve his friend's murder and prove his innocence.
Let's release the prime murder suspect so they can find the real killer? Are you shitting me?
What's the matter, detective?
I don't know who's writing this ship, but I get a feeling they're an experts on homicide investigations.
The lieutenant shrugs, resigned to the idea that his profession will rarely, if ever, be accurately represented in art and literature.
Okay, so Mullen didn't do it.
Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the book. Anyway, Mullen returns to the seaside bar where Spillane was murdered and meets a beautiful, mysterious woman named Diana Deneuve.
Now it's getting interesting.
Deneuve reveals that she was Spillane's lover and that he was mixed up with a local amphetamine smuggling operation. As soon as Mullen begins pulling at strings, the whole conspiracy begins to unravel. Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of a powerful politician and a strung-out art collector named Torvald, each of whom has his own reasons for wanting Spillane dead.
Tell me about the corrupt police captain.
Outwardly, the old police captain is a real law and order crypto-fascist, a barrel-chested man who's beaten his share of suspects to pulp. But he's also dirty and increasingly paranoid that someone's going to expose his role in the drug ring. He would certainly have the motive and the means, but the captain walks with a noticeable limp from an old war injury. Is it possible that he was able to conceal it long enough to commit the murder?
What about the politician's son?
A typical privileged twat. In all likelihood, he's just in over his head. He does bear a personal grudge against Spillane, though, a former prosecutor who nearly brought down his father's administration. The kid doesn't exactly have Dick Mullen's manly build, but he is the correct height, and while interrogating him at his home, Mullen did notice a certain overcoat that looks suspiciously like his own.
Was it an art collector?
Torvald, the art collector, is a strung-out mess. Frankly, it's hard to imagine him holding a pistol steady enough to actually hit someone, let alone plug them 3 times in the chest the way Spillane got did. That said, Torvald and Spillane have a long history, and while interrogating him, Mullen discovers that Torvald was once involved with Diana Deneuve. Could it be that this is all over a sordid love triangle?
Alright, on the story.
One evening, Diana Deneuve comes to Mullen's hostel room in tears. The two of them drink half a bottle of vodka, and soon they're seeking comfort in each other's arms.
Nice, get it, Mullen.
As the two lovers share a post-coital cigarette, Diana Deneuve turns to Mullen and says, "By the way, Dick, there was something else I meant to tell you. Always aim for the center of mass." Whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his skull knocks him out cold instantly.
Can't trust a dame.
Who can you trust in this wicked, messed up world?
Good to go with your gut.
That's exactly what Dick Mullin says in Dauntless Dick and a Fatal Appointment. Speaking of, your gut's seen better days. It's a cesspool of burbling acids and noxious fumes, the kind of thing the government might declare a zone of irredeemable catastrophe.
Yeah, don't you sass me. Go on with the story.
When Mullin comes to, Deneuve is dead on the hostel bed next to him. To make matters worse, his clothes are covered with her blood.
Double thump.
Mullin trashes his blood-stained clothes and flees the hostel, knowing it's only a matter of hours before the cops discover Deneuve's body, if they haven't been tipped off already. The heat is on. If Dick Mullin can't solve both murders before the cops catch up to him, he's going away for life. Can you solve the case before the cops close in?
Questions.
What is it, detective?
Dick Mullin became a detective in the first place.
There was never a time when he wasn't a detective. He was born a detective.
Was I not born to be a detective?
For a moment, you cease to read the story on the page and see the book for what it is. A collection of brittle, cheaply printed pages held together by glue made from the hooves of horses. You won't find the answers you're looking for here, in other words.
I don't know questions if you're all.
So, who did it, detective? Who killed Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve?
Love did them in.
What? That doesn't even make sense. There's never a straight answer with you, is there? You just get hooked on random, stupid notions and then repeat them every chance you get.
That's what the ghost of the hanged man said to me.
Now go on. Find out who really did it. You begin furiously flipping through pages. Even as you know these books follow a series of well-worn tropes, you find yourself completely engrossed. You're turning pages so fast, you don't even notice the ancient spine coming unglued. You try to grab the pages as they come loose, but your fingers aren't quick enough. They're gone.
Damn it.
Dozens of pages scatter across the ground. The last fifth or so of the book seems to have been lost. It's possible that you could gather and reassemble the pages, but it would take way too long.
Still a horse clue.
Ah, yes. The problem with mass-market paperbacks. They are not made to last. Perhaps this is a sign that you should get back to solving your own murder, huh, detective?
In your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullin and the mistaken identity.
Put your hands where I can see them.
The aging woman in a mountain of police paraphernalia mumbles to herself and notices Ewan reaches for a megaphone.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
Better do it.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Where's my hands?
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear under threat! Fear under threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
I just want to talk to you.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina, and rectum.
My vagina?
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. Steady your breathing. You have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
Please identify yourself, ma'am.
It's a goddamn police shitbag. Hug the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear on her back. Medicine or drugs?
Go on drugs.
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Oh. Well, the problem peacefully was the weapon.
Officer in need of assistance. Suspect alert. Get on the ground.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that weapon.
That's just alright.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot. Big red key. Big red key.
Big red key? That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
Huh. The police. Where are the police? Where are the pigs? Where are the police?
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Time to back up. Here's to back you up.
You are? Mr. Moran? No, Aggravated assault! Man down! Suspect on foot!
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now. It has nothing to do with what's happening here.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
Hey, I'm in full Elysium lieutenant's uniform with my partner. We're cops always.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector! Sector! Azimuth!
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
Well, we really tried, so... Gonna have to... Leroy Jenkins this?
Alright, here's how we do it. As soon as that gun isn't pointed at you again, you dash right. Then immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all 3 barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
Yeah, I was certain there were bullets in that gun.
Huh? My God, I think you're right.
That's not loaded. The gun isn't loaded.
What?
Straight down the barrel and squeezes the trigger. Looks down at the weapon in disbelief, for I suddenly registered tears.
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. What is this?
You tell me.
Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now. This might be your only chance.
and greed.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of walking the desert, it doesn't want to feel or think anymore.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Pretty sorry that's how life turned out for you, or what do you think is happening to her?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this.
Why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8, and loneliness.
Non-neurodegenerative disease.
Could be. Her hands were trembling, and she did seem uncoordinated. But what are we gonna do with her?
Give her a hug. Touch her shoulder.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
Or we just arrest her?
I don't think there's any need for that. In her current state, and without the gun, she isn't really a threat to anyone. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
That Ty sounds like the man for the job.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But we have to hurry, because it's late, and they might have already gone home. But I think we're done here for now. Let's head out. This is done.
Please, leave the radio on.
Seems like a reflex to have remembered sentence.
Reflex to what? Being left alone? She stands motionless. Just a heap of clothes and fleshes now. Maybe if you search her once more. Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
Hey, my hand recognizes it.
It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock. It was so long ago. Sheathe your sidearm, officer. A serious law official, cop by the book, should know to only unholster their service weapon when using it is unavoidable.
I've got 1 bullet. I want to get advanced race theory done after Revolutionary Nationhood.
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap? There were narcotics in there, too. You're thinking of taking them? Do.
RCM cap?
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Oh, is that yours?
I think so.
The lieutenant nods.
Confiscate the narcotics.
You take the vial of Parolidon and the bottle of speed as evidence, obviously. She didn't consume them. She didn't look high. She confiscated them. A little like you are doing now.
You're taking those, are you?
Listen to him, for once.
Fine, you take them.
Thank you. I'm doing this to help you. We need to focus on the case.
Sure thing. Like glitched out there? Type is sturdy and comfortable and seems to retain form very well. It fits you perfectly. Inside of it smells like cheap tobacco and typewriter ink. It feels familiar somehow. Perhaps it too is yours? So how the pig's head is a mystery. Okay, there's just one authority. The android one to
Behind the dockworkers, you see 2, maybe 3 bushes grow.
Still no time?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
You need new material. Old cat on a lady and the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs your help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep, her.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Gurong or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Nope, nothing of mine.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
Takes checks his beer down, wipes his mouth.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone remember?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
What's her real name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne LaPlante.
Be anything else you wanted to know?
How's she like this?
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends, everything good?
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizonte.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs level weird. But whatever gets you through the day.
Who is she?
Was. Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then.
Where'd she get her cop gear?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Thanks for helping out with this one, Titus.
No problemo, cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
TTFN, Titus. Okay. Alright, folks. The episode's over 2 hours now, but it'll be very short by the time it gets edited. I will thank you for watching. I have a new Excalibur Explains, if you haven't seen it. It's about Shadowrun. Go check that out. Give me a follow, like, comment if you can. And I will see you later. Bye-bye for now.